This is the second episode of our online trial classes, Sunstone trial classes, where we talk about how important it is to have a practical exposure more than the theoretical one. Today we have Mohit Vatal with us. Hi, Mohit.
Hi, Harmeet. How are you?
I'm great. I'm great. I'm so excited for this class today, to be very honest. And it's very important for us to tell our students that how important it is to have industry experience. Mohit Vatal here with us is the Vice President, Sunstone University. And the topic for today is how to manage your leads. Talking about the topic, how to manage your leads. Mohit, I am a mass comm student, and if I have to understand this, that what are leads? Starting absolutely from the scratch before we move on to the topic, can you just tell us that what exactly are these leads?
So, Harmeet, for anybody to sell a product, for a product to be sold in the market, there has to be a buyer. Buyer
Right.
is a very, very matured stage when I'm ready to pay money out of my pocket to buy something and get it to my house or into my pocket. This maturity starts from a phase, and the most critical phase is that when I've just thought about buying something. When I've just thought about buying something, that is when I am a lead and I reach out to multiple, vendors who have that thing available that I'm trying to buy or I'm keen or interested in buying. So that's where the journey starts of me as a buyer and for the organization who is giving that product or the service as sellers. So I think that is what we are going to talk about today as well.
राइट सो अगर मैं एज अ पर्सन जिसको मुझे कुछ सामान खरीदना है, वो प्रोसेस जब शुरू हो जाता है तो कहीं ना कहीं लीड्स कम इनटू द प्लेस. दिस इज व्हाट आई हैव
Yeah.
अंडरस्टूड. एम आई
Yeah.
राइट? ओके.
Yeah, sort of right. So like you're wearing this headphone. ये फोन के साथ मिला होगा या आपने अलग आते बाय किया होगा मार्केट से, right? Now
राइट,
there
राइट.
was a need or a desire to buy a particular headphone. Initially to buy a headphone. Then you would have, seen your options, what are the options, what are my preferences, and then you would have boiled down to one. That whole journey is what we are going to discuss today. And you, when you had interest or when you signed up on a particular website, that's when you were a lead for that organization, right?
ओके.
So that is where we are going to start from.
So just before we begin, just continuing this example, Mohit, I just want to understand this one particular thing. मैंने जब decide किया कि मुझे headphones चाहिए, तब मैंने online 10 जगहों से check किया, right? अब 10 जगहों से जब मैंने check किया, मुझे 2 पसंद आए, but मैंने कुछ खरीदा नहीं, but बार-बार उसकी ad मुझे दिखाई दी. Is this a part of the entire process? I just want to understand.
Yeah, this is a part of the entire process, and this is all modern recommendation engines are doing, and this is what is happening to you on Amazons and the Flipkarts of the world. One of the most critical parts that I've seen and I have realized in the 12, 13 years of my experience is what kind of culture do you have as an organization, right? I have seen organizations expecting their resources to follow a particular process. And if you ask them, what is the process? Is there a document available for that process? They won't be able to give you one. Please make sure, as a business, you expect people to do things that one, you have already done, you know what needs to be done, and it is put on paper. There is a process around it. You tell me what needs to be done, give it to me in written, only then I'll be able to follow it, right? You expect me to follow a process without letting me know the process is not healthy. Train new people, not just about your product but also about process. Ensure that they understand what is the criticality of a lead lifecycle. Now they will also know, if I were to make a call to somebody, we've taken multiple examples, so like take example of the car showroom. If I were to make a call, it would be a different tone that I'll speak to if I have to get somebody to take a test drive. But once you have taken the test drive, I perhaps may be able to demonstrate more authority on the call if you have taken the test drive already, right? I'll push you to buy. Earlier, I was requesting you to come down and take a test drive. This is how training, product, and milestones, tracking changes your calling script, right? Then reward, definitely recognize high performances and reward them aptly. you know uh, I've seen this over a period of time. And this is one of my biggest beliefs, that when people are happy, they make really impactful conversations. And when the conversation is impactful, the conversions are great, because you are being your happy self. And as an organization, as an individual, if you are your happy self, of course what you're going to achieve is going to be way, way, way better than what you're going to achieve if you are a stressed out yourself, right? So needs no scientific logic to this. Everybody's aware, but I think in sales pressures and targets and the environment and competition, I think we sort of forget this. But a happy team, happy set of people is very important for you to do great sales or to manage your leads properly, right? I I think what I've learned over a period of time, when you don't plant, you don't harvest, right? So leads bring life to any sales organization. You handle them properly, you do really well. You do not handle them properly, there is no business. That's how critical it is.
Is budget or discount a big factor in converting the leads?
Budget, definitely yes. But you need to look at how critical the product that you are giving is. Now, if what you're giving to me, what you're selling is a pen, it's not a life-threatening product. All right, I don't need a pen to be alive. But so budget is like really not important there. But if it is a medicine that you're making, definitely you're curing a disease. So budget there becomes really, really important in that part. So pricing, strategizing the right pricing as an organization becomes really important. High margins, critical products are always high margin products unless the government intervenes in. So I think yes, it depends on the product that you're selling, and the kind of intent the person has shown. Now if I were to buy a property tomorrow, which is worth 1.5 crore, look, so people buy houses, right? If my budget is 1 crore, I will happily invest 1.5 crore if the house is right, if I'm amazed by the property. I'm not going to get amazed by, a pen. I'm not going to spend 5 times the money for a pen that I was supposed to spend, that I had planned to spend. Right. So I think the product changes, and the kind of, category that you are selling defines a lot of things. But yeah, budget is really, really critical unless you have a product for life.
Okay. Our next question is from Dhruv. Dhruv says, "What are some of the best ways to attract and convert leads?" Now that ये अंदर के राज आपसे जानना चाहते हैं, ध्रुव जी, कि ऐसा क्या
Great
है?
product. There is only one way: make outcomes important. आपके प्रोडक्ट का अगर आउटकम मेजरेबल है, अगर आपके पास टेस्टिमोनियल्स हैं, आपने अचीव किया अपने प्रोडक्ट, जो आप प्रॉमिस करते हो वो आप डिलीवर करते हो, आप वो गेम जीत जाओगे. Sunstone promises placement 100% guarantee, and of course we charge students after they are placed. बट अगर हम अपने बैचेस को प्लेस ना करें और इवेंचुअली बच्चे को फ्री में एमबीए मिल जाएगी और वी विल लूज दैट मनी दैट वी हैव इन्वेस्टेड. बट द पॉइंट इज नॉट दैट. द पॉइंट इज कि जैसे जैसे हम वो बच्चों को प्लेस करते जाते हैं, ईयर ऑन ईयर, जब सब बच्चे प्लेस होते हैं, प्रोडक्ट हैज टू बी राइट. बाकी बच्चे आते हैं, सुन के आते हैं, वर्ड ऑफ माउथ वर्क्स. उसके बाद यू डोंट हैव टू इन्वेस्ट. IIM अहमदाबाद को गूगल कैंपेन नहीं चलाना पड़ता, बिकॉज ओवर अ पीरियड ऑफ टाइम things have happened. The product is great, right? So I think focus on your product. I think that's the best way. Focus on the outcome. और अगर मैं एंड यूजर हूं, आपकी लीड हूं, आप अपने आउटकम को मेरी नीड के साथ मैप करिए. मुझे अमिताभ बच्चन की आवाज चाहिए, सो आई डोंट नीड समबडी हु कैन स्पीक 5000 वॉइसेस. मुझे सिर्फ एक आदमी चाहिए जो एक अमिताभ बच्चन की आवाज निकाल दे. अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट इज द नीड. आपका प्रोडक्ट सब कुछ कर सकता है, मुझे सब कुछ नहीं चाहिए, मुझे 2 चीजें चाहिए. आई विल बाय अ प्रोडक्ट दैट फिट्स माय नीड. सो डोंट गो टू द मार्केट एंड प्रमोट एवरीथिंग. डोंट गो टू द मार्केट एंड से मेरा प्रोडक्ट में A to Z सब कुछ है, इसे ले लो, इसके बाद कुछ नहीं चाहिए. इट डजंट वर्क, बिकॉज मुझे इसे ले लो नहीं चाहिए, सब कुछ नहीं चाहिए. आई हैव अ स्पेसिफिक नीड. and I'm going to buy basis that. So if you promote the right USPs, map it with my requirements, that's how you sell.
आई मीन दैट्स वेरी वंडरफुली पुट एक्चुअली। अगर देखा जाए तो हम ऑनलाइन कोई भी एक्टिविटी कर रहे हैं, चाहे वो गाना हो, चाहे वो कपड़े हो, चाहे वो चॉइसेस हो, चाहे वो किसी को गिफ्ट देना हो, कहीं ना कहीं हमारी जो चॉइसेस है, प्रेफरेंसेस हैं, वो डेटा एक्यूमुलेशन में आ जाती हैं। एंड दिस इज समथिंग विच इज which is absolutely new even to the students now when they are going to research things, and I'm sure the audience will relate, जब वो रिसर्च करेंगे और उनको वापस चीजें दिखेंगी तो उनको समझ में आएगा कि what is this back concept behind
अब
it.
सबको पता लगेगा कि 6 महीने पहले एक फॉर्म भरा था, अभी तक उनकी ईमेल क्यों आती रहती है.